Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back, everyone. It's Marta here. Yes, you heard me. In case you forgot how I look like, how I sound. Hello, my friends. Good to be back. Welcome in my studio. Welcome my YouTube channel. It's been over a month since I have been uploading, and I think I've been away. We have been away, the whole family, and we had a time of our life. Just the most special time in Poland with our friends and families, just enjoying it, just recharging the batteries, and just really using the time being there. It was great, it was very special, and I'm super excited now to be back because the energy is there. I feel that I really recharged, and I have hopefully so much to show, so much to share, and so much to chat with you. I really missed you. I missed you so much, but I also wanted to miss you even more. That's why I was like, no, Marta, just relax. Don't worry, you do not have to upload or constantly posting anything. If you've been wondering what's going on, you could have seen things on Instagram. I've been sharing a lot of their daily stuff from our holidays. If you're curious, please make sure to check the holidays icon on my Instagram. Plenty still there. The whole actually trip to Poland, it's there, from being on the plane, train, to being on lovely spots and just enjoying the sun, the weather, the family, the fun, and all. Anyway, my friends, time to do a little bit of crafting. I miss it, I need it, and I'm pretty sure you do too. Problem is, I have been away for so long and I wasn't crafting for so long that I'm like, where to even start? Where to begin? And I'm thinking, we're gonna do it together basically. How to start, where to start, what to do after such a long break. I'm not too sure how long I wasn't crafting, maybe 5-6 weeks. That's quite a lot, I have to say. Enough to even forget what to say to you, how to look in the camera, what angle and all. But honestly, I really need it. I miss you so much and I really wish to connect with you all. So thank you so much for being here, for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to share something tonight with you. I'm gonna craft with you. We're gonna do a little bit of arting, art journaling. I think limited supplies. I think a little bit of recycling. I'm also thinking maybe a little bit of a vintage feel, some light colors, I think, and limited amount of colors, I guess. But obviously it will happen, whatever will happen. My studio is behind me, still need to clean up, still need to upload the video from that shelf, but I will, I promise, pretty soon. Now that I'm back, and I'm actually really into doing stuff regularly, it feels right, it feels good finally after so long. My friends, I'm gonna let you go now. Let's turn the camera into my desk, my studio. Let's do some arting or journaling. Let's just enjoy a basic stuff with art journaling, just the basic, just the let's connect to our page as much as we can. I hope you will like it, I hope you will join me. So yes, let's do that together. Before I'm gonna go to my desk, before we will do any art journaling, since it's still early evening and not time for crafting yet, I'm gonna share with you my outside view. You can only see a little bit of glimpse of sun, so I'm gonna share that with you, show you the beautiful sun that we have tonight. And after that, when the kids are gone to bed, we will do a little bit of arting.
Sea, air, paper kites, eyes, search, crystal sky.
Hello, my beautiful friends. Good evening, everyone. Time for some evening crafting. But before that, I certainly have to tidy up my desk. Water, coffee, everything ready. The most important parts of my ritual crafting. I need to tidy up this and I'll be right back. Let's do it together, actually. Hello again, it's me. Let me just turn the lamps on. Here it is. One lamp on. It's evening time. I have to say it's pretty late. It's Hannah is definitely asleep. Lucas is putting her to bed. Emily hopefully is sort of asleep. So yes, it's evening only for you and for myself. Well, Lucas will come back at some point downstairs, but for now, I really would love to tidy up quickly this desk so we can do crafting together, something simple. I hope to also pick some bits and pieces with you, turn the camera, and we will decide together. So far, for now, let me just quickly tidy up what we have here. I was not in the studio for so long that I nearly forgot how it looks like. It is quite weird, I have to say, a little bit strange. Oh, that's okay. A little bit strange because, yes, I'm just kind of, I kind of forgot how things are, but I also think and hope that it's gonna be positive side of it, just because it's been so long that it's gonna be just fantastic. Oh no way, I forgot about my brushes. I forgot about my brushes. Oh well, we're gonna have to tidy them all up. I forgot about them before I left, so you can only imagine how they are. Okay. Wow, our which camera is from? Oh, this one. Our what I wanted to say? I don't know what I wanted to say. Our camera is here. Let me just check if there is any. There is. So we have memory card ready, and we have also this ready, which is the cable to keep it charged all the time. That's Lucas's part of the recording process. That's what he does. He's minding this bit. Okay, this aside, this possibly I may need, and that's it. I think the desk is pretty much ready, although we may need to adjust that. Oh, there we go. Now we just have to, there we go, that will do. Lucas did it on the other side, but anyway. Anyway, it looks good, I think. Let's see. It does look good, although I need to change the, possibly, there we go. And we need some lights as well. Okay, I think we are pretty much ready. If not for this book, then let's see. I am tempted a little bit for this book, which is the old book. I'm thinking this one. Yeah. I'd say this could be just right for what I wish to do tonight. There we go. So I'm thinking to have this book, and let's think about some products. Well, we definitely need clear gesso. There we go. Depending on the color, we may choose some of these. How about that's a hard one. How about choosing maybe, I don't know, let's see my selection of all sorts of tissue rice papers. Tissue papers, rice papers. Ugh, let's grab that. Let's grab some of these here. This one is lovely, orangey. This. I have to say I love them all. I think I love these 2, 3. Let's have a look. Maybe this one and this one. What else we can have? What else we can choose? We kind of may need a bit of a focal point, which would be good to have maybe from some of these papers. I'm gonna move this aside. Maybe the papers. Let's see what we have here. Hello, 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 my beautiful friends. Back to you, to my studio, to my desk, to my old book, and it feels so weird, I have to say. Together we have chosen some papers, and I hope together we will do a little bit of art journaling. Let's not focus on anything except just having tons of fun and just creating with our heart, and that's really it. That's my hope for tonight's video. I'm gonna put 2-3 pages together. That always helps me when I'm trying to do a little bit of art journaling in an old book, because the pages are very thin and I like working on thick papers, I have to say. So 2-3 pages together seems to be like a very good option. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I can hear Lucas is back from putting Hannah to bed, which is 12:30. He must have maybe had a little nap himself while putting Hannah to bed. So this time of the evening may seems to be very late for creating, but honestly that's kind of typical for me for a long time. Then for some time I stopped and I was more like daytime person for crafting, but I think I have tons of energy right now. I know it's late, I know it's evening, well, I should say nighttime, but I have enough energy to just craft with you and chit chat. I hope this will last for the whole video, although I don't think the video is gonna be this long, because we're gonna be just making page that will be for our, I don't know, just to get back to the groove. Where to start after 6 weeks or more of not crafting? Where to even begin? When I'm thinking about art journaling, I think it's such a process for being free, which is super important, and no rules. You can do anything, like choose the old book as well and just make art in it, right? You can just do whatever it feels right, and you don't have to follow anyone's instruction. Just be yourself. Old book is great. Put 2-3 pages together and that will be a perfect start. And if you're not too sure where to start, just grab some papers. That always helps. Some papers, either random papers or some pretty papers, whatever it feels right to you. Let's have a look here. Let's see the color scheme as well, which we're gonna go. And I was hoping that I'm gonna have some focal point from this one, but the longer I'm looking, the more I'm thinking maybe my focal point could be some of that, and I actually like this. So how about just grabbing a paper? You know what, I think my lamp needs a little bit of adjusting. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Way better, I think. And also this one, yeah, I'd say so. There we go. That's better, isn't it? At least for my liking. I think I'm going to just start here. I'm just going to grab and put some random papers just like that. But also I will have my masking tape. Now if you're beginner, because I think this video will be perfect for beginners, if you're beginner, you can just get any sort of masking tape from a hardware store. Don't you worry about having fancy washi tapes. You don't have to have everything yet. Well, you never have to have everything, but obviously we are tempted, and we will be. The more you craft, the more it will feel like this. But I was just wishing to tell you that use what you have. Start your art journaling journey anywhere. But anyway, before anything, I should say how much I actually missed you and how great it is to be back, just to be here, just to feel the energy, and because I do feel you are here as well, which is great. I can't believe it that I've been gone for so long. It just feels very long, like extremely. I'm really like extremely long, and it was long. It was a month we've been away, which is huge. Lucas wanted for far shorter, like 2-3 weeks, and I was like, no, we're going for as long as we able to, because we need it. It's gonna be good. And I was right, I have to say. It was the best decision ever. Maybe not necessarily Lucas is gonna agree with me. Maybe he would say, oh, it's okay, we could have stayed shorter or something. But I think overall, honestly, I think it was just the best thing ever. I totally recharged. I'm like a new person nearly. Well, maybe not new person, but I did recharge. Now my gesso is kind of dry, and it's just because it's the end and all of that, but I'm gonna try to remake it, reuse it. So a bit of water, yeah, there we go, that will work. So I'm gonna try to add random patches of white. I think Lucas is eating some yogurt, I'm guessing from the noises. If you didn't hear Lucas, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get some total random now here, just to see what's going on, just to kind of, yeah, I'm random. There we go, just random. And I wish this to be random. So if you don't know where to start, grab an old book and don't focus on anything until you start doing. Just focus on getting some supplies, just turning up. I think it's so important to just turn up. I've learned that lesson, turning up for my exercise. It's like every time I feel there's no point, that I'm not doing anything, that it's not good, nothing is happening for me, like I don't feel any change, any like it feels that it's pointless, the exercise, doing nothing. I'm thinking, turn up, Marta, the next day and the next day. And if everyone around tells you, oh, why do you do it? Well, don't listen to that. Just do your best, whatever it feels right. And that's exactly kind of similar thing here. I do believe that we do get better in our journaling, in the creative process in general, the more you do it. So do turn up in your book. Just do it. Just try to be there for yourself. I think that's what I'm thinking. The main thing, it would be just to turn up, you know. How do I know where to tear the paper? I don't. I just look around the piece of paper. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's a little bit too... Oh, maybe like this. I'm trying to figure out what I like the most. Which is that I like the most bits and bits from the paper, right? What I'm doing next, I don't know. Do I have a plan? I don't. Is there any rules? Yes and no. I guess I could have done this, but visualizely, I think it's too bright now. Sorry. Visualizely, there's no word. Visually, it feels balanced and right, that you have something here, something here. You could have something totally like in the middle, and it's visually right as well. You could have like, yeah, maybe like this, and it feels right. I think it has to feel balanced, you know, for whatever you do in the art journaling, in a some secret way, it has to feel balanced. That's what I'm thinking. So it does feel balanced right now, so I'm thinking just go for it. Is this... Oh, it does work. So whatever it feels, just go for it. Whatever it feels balanced. That's what I'm thinking. Totally no clue what I'm doing. Totally no clue where we're heading with this project. but the idea of chatting to you, it's more than anything to me right now. And I would love for us to have, look, if the page is gonna turn up like nothing interesting or nothing special, that's okay too. You know, not always do we have to end up with sensational project that will just be like, oh wow. There doesn't have to be wow factor. The art journaling, the creative process, it's not about the wow factor. Where I, many years ago, I had this wow factor when I was in DT design teams, when I would cooperate with brands and create projects for the brands. Particularly, yes, I would focus on making sure that the project is such a wow project. I don't focus on that anymore at all. It's about the project to be good for my soul, good to teach something, good to, you know, to feel good about it in general, but not to be like, oh wow, it has to be like this, the next sensational piece. No, I don't think. Not anymore. Not anymore. I have to show you something. I hope you managed to get yours. But little birdie was kind enough to send me 6 clear gessos. I'm super lucky. I have sent a message to the owner. I said, I'm really running out of clear gesso, and what saddens is that there's nothing in stock. So I was lucky to be gifted that. Be sure to check for your gesso if it's back in stock. Honestly, I haven't been checking, so I wouldn't be good to give you advices right now, but check out. There's I'm sure there's some coupon code in the description box if you wish, like checking it out with the coupon code and checking this for some extra percentage off. Although honestly, the gesso from Little Birdie is very good price. Always have been. They have the best, some of the best prices, and I think they have some sale going on in general right now, because I think some sort of changes are about to happen for the brand. Whatever it's happening, something is happening, so I think it's good to just stock yourself with the products, I guess, if you can, if you wish to use the moment. But I think the owner Rashmi have been telling me about some promotions, offers happening, and some changes. But honestly, I have been quite busy in general. I didn't reread the message back again. I think that was a few weeks ago. That was actually when we were just heading on holidays a month ago. So I could be wrong. Maybe things are totally not updated right now on the website, but always worth to check it out. And I couldn't be more happier with that clear gesso. I used my clear gesso as my sealer, as my glue, as you can tell, on my clear, on my rice papers, tissue papers and things, and it just is fantastic. I like that very much. Okay, now we have our base-ish, kind of, sort of. Now it's time to think for the next process, next product, next step. I'm thinking, for some reason I do love all of these elements, and I think they could be just beautiful, but at the same time I'm thinking that wouldn't it be just nice to have a little bit of, yeah, exactly, a little bit of a gesso happening in here. Now I definitely have some new white gesso, but I really wish to just use what I have and finish the jar, to be honest. So I may just have a little bit of a play right now. So tell me how you've been, because we've been good, but we've been away and busy. Poland was just amazing, I have to say. We really enjoyed it. Had a great time with parents, siblings. Really used the time given, you know. I could have stayed for another week or two easily, and I even said it to Lucas. You see, we could have stayed. But Lucas is like, come on, Marta, we need to get back. We need to get back. Enough is enough. That was long already. That is super long. But I actually liked it, you know. I have missed home, but I guess not as much as I was thinking I will. I guess now I'm back with this sort of energy that it's like, yeah, it feels just right to be back, to chat with you, to catch up with the house, with the store. I have to actually do now the shipping, because the shipping is now the beginning of the month. So it's now, really. So once I upload this video, I will be doing the shop, and I also have updated members a little bit and posted a quick video for them if you didn't see and if you remember, so check it out. Oh, it's, I don't know, I have a constant smile on my face. Unfortunately, Lucas doesn't, which I'm like, come on, Lucas, everything is fine. I need to cheer up him. He's keep on saying that he's jet lagged, but you know, jet lag is when people are travel like at really different hours. Like Poland is only an hour difference. Like that's not a jet lag. I'm like, come on, you must be joking me. But he seems to be, cheers everyone. He seems to be perfect. Just, I think I don't know. I mean, he seems to be more, maybe the amount of things we need to catch up now seems to be a lot, and I think he may feel a little bit overwhelmed, which I'm not completely. I'm like, yeah, bring it on, life. I'm excited about everything, the cleaning process of the house, the tidy up, the unpacking the suitcases, doing the laundry. I'm actually excited about this, most simple things you can only imagine, and I mean it, like. So I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know, I can't tell, but I just hope, like, he's fine, but I think he's just thinking a lot recently. So yeah, I just wonder what he's thinking about. I hope only good things. I'm looking around my beautiful friends behind the camera, not turning this off. I'm looking around to see some focal point idea, something. I found something. At first I found my flowers, which they would just look beautiful. Maybe I still use them, I don't know. And I found these beautiful die cuts as well, white die cuts. Imagine these, like, so pretty and so different as well. I think it could be cute to really truly use that. Something very much different to my usual pieces, which is nice and different. Let me grab my box with my die cuts. These die cuts, if you're wondering at all, these are all coming from my beautiful friends that have been generous enough to ship them to me. Well, make them first and then ship them to me. So yes, I think I'm so loving that I will actually have this one here somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna make a composition here, I guess. Yes, it looks lovely, really does. Okay, let's see, because that's plenty of die cuts right now, nearly too many. I just wonder if I still can remember this moment. Do you know what, this I like a lot as well, and we may just have this addition to remember this moment, the most important moments. Write the memories down, learn to read between the lines. Do you remember that time? I like all of this. Maybe I could use this somehow, but also I've been looking at it thinking, wouldn't that be just nice to have? I don't know, I'm trying to figure that out. Maybe I wish for too much at the same time, for too much of one time, I mean. Like, this is cute and nice. Am I recording? I am recording. By the way, the tan from being away, I like that, and I miss sun a lot from Poland. It's been so amazing, such an amazing weather. I miss it hugely right now. I love that. Okay, this is here and it's lovely. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. It will just look good. Snap, snap, snap. Yeah, there we go. Why not? I love that. The only thing is that, oh, it's white on bright white on the very bright background. And I may have said, oh, don't do it, but I just feel this is so right. I just feel it's just good. You know, I just feel it's exactly how it feels right. I may do a little bit of, how can I say that? I may do a little bit of, I'm gonna use this glue actually. Let me grab some paperito. Do you know what I may do? I may actually do a little bit of, oh, that's a plenty glue because it was, oh, Ginny Mac. That's storing upside down. It's not necessarily the best idea. But I think this is actually drying super fast. So that's kind of not the best glue right now, I think. No. We're gonna change the idea from this glue to this glue. No, not this glue. Maybe this one. The purple one. Oh. The purple glue actually dries clean when it dries. Oh, but wait. Will that be very much? I hope it dries clean. So I may swap this to another one, just in case it's not gonna dry clear. But I have never tested it out, so I may as well just leave it and take this one, which is just the regular one. Oh, it's so dirty. I think must have been Hannah playing with it. Is it? Possibly. Blame the child, blame the child. No, honestly, I think she was playing with it. I think I'm gonna grab another paper. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. My glue has to be pretty much delicate to sort of, I don't know, glue it down. We shall see. Once I'm glued down with it, I'm gonna use my clear gesso on top of everything as well and cover it all up, so that way I'm gonna have it all ready for any sort of mixed media work and coloring, because I think that's what I wish to do, a little bit of a coloring in here. But then again, we shall see how things will be. I hope you can see. You can. And I hope the camera is actually up and running. Okay. There we go. That's so beautiful. I love that. I mean, it is simple, right? But I like that. I'm trying to see, maybe I'm gonna change my idea to this one and this one, and that's it. Imagine that, because I could have a little bit of a writing on top of that page as well, which could be just nice. Now it feels so strange to be back to the studio, to art journaling, as if nothing happened, as if the time is like completely not there, but it was. It's like, you know, it's been 6 weeks, I think, since my last art journaling session. That's a lot. If you think about it, that's quite a lot. So yeah. Interesting, very much. Oh, maybe here. I like that there. Oh, I love that actually. Oh, yeah. I feel it's not easy to actually glue down the die cuts, I have to say. Maybe I should be using some other glue, because this one doesn't seem to be that easy to work with, if you know what I mean. It just, I don't know, just not, yeah. So I'm gonna now grab the gesso, and hopefully this will be our sealer. This is a clear gesso, clear gesso, transparent gesso, clear gesso. I'm gonna do a little bit of a gessoing underneath it as well. If there are elements moving, I may as well just grab some gesso underneath it, so hopefully this will hold on better and glue it down a little bit better. It may not work though, we shall see. Now, it doesn't have to be fully glued down, right? It may not. No. I like that. That's so cute and delicate. I like that. And honestly, I think it's the very first time ever doing any sort of die cut on my art journaling. Am I right? Those who are watching me for ages, since forever, like, is it the first time? I think it's nearly the first time. By the way, how long are you watching my videos? And what you were thinking where I was gone? Did you miss the videos from me? Did you miss the chatting? Were you checking for the videos? I would love to hear from you. And more importantly, it's because I think I've been away so long, I think the algorithm for YouTube yet again is causing trouble, and it's gonna be like not showing the video to other people, to people, because I've been so long gone that, yeah, you may not hear it from me, not see the notification. So it would be so beneficial if you could just simply hit the like button, maybe share the video, leave the comment for sure, even hi, just say simple hi Marta, I've missed you like crazy. If that's the case, if that's true. I love it, my friends, I really love it. I'm gonna dry this up and be back to you. Everything is dry. Off camera, I have added a second layer of gesso just to sort of make sure that, I don't know, just to make sure that I don't know, that it's gonna just, I don't know, that it's good, that it's gonna just be secure and happy. So basically what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna try to do a little bit of shading, shadowing, just to make sure things are gonna show up more for the flowers. So we're gonna make them standing up. I'm using the Chinese ink color, and this one, it's kind of in between the green and the blue. And the closer camera time, oh, there we go. So I'm thinking to use that, one of my favorite colors, as well, as you probably know if you're watching my videos. Links to that, it's in the description as well. Now I'm doing one side for now. Whether we're gonna go for the other side, I'm not too sure yet, but we're gonna definitely enchase the one side of the story right now, just to see how things are, you know. I'm also sitting down, which usually doesn't happen, but I'm kind of resting my legs now as well. I exercise every day, and I have to say, as much as it gives me energy and boost and all, it is also tiring, obviously. So, and I'm planning to do a little bit of exercises now as well, after I finish recording and making art with you. So I need to still have some energy left. Although I'm very energetic for this time of the evening, I have to say. Now I'm adding the color, and then I'm kind of spreading around a little bit, just to make sure that And because Gesso is on top, you kind of can, if things won't work really 100% as you wish, you can kind of wipe it off, which is great. As you can tell, we have helped now our flowers to stand out more, and that's exactly what we are doing right now. Now obviously you don't have to be the most precise in the world. It is just I like to keep them white and clean and all. Oh, I love that. But then again, let's not focusing on how good it's done, but let's focus on being done and just to have the actual technique here on these flowers, because I think it really does look lovely. Possibly a smaller brush would help to make it much easier, but I'm sort of a lot of times choosing the harder part, which is, yeah, going for the bigger brush rather than smaller. That's what I do. So in case you're wondering, still this is Chinese ink color 2030 is the number. I use it constantly, and I do suggest get it for yourself. If you're into art journaling, I'm sure you will use it several times for shading, because this type of a color, it's like this generic color, it's like this nude for art. Oh, that's a good one. It's like this nude for art, so you will use it, like you will definitely use that. Now a little bit of on top, so that we could have this one standing out a little bit more, even a little bit, even if it's not gonna be a full get on shading and all, it's there and we can see that, we can feel that it's there, you know. Now there we go. I'm gonna try to do the very same thing here on this part, this side. No, let's see. I wonder, how do you feel now after so many weeks of not having me around with the fresh videos? I know plenty of you is watching older videos if I'm not around, but plenty of you would probably still wish for the new upload rather than some old to watch it 3-4 times again and again and again. So how you like that? How do you find it? Tell me how things have been for you when I was away. If you're curious about our holiday, you can check it on Instagram. There's this one section called holiday on the Instagram stories in the profile that you will definitely be able to see the whole Poland, the whole holiday I shared. Well, a few snippets, not the whole holiday, but few snippets from the whole time, indeed. Kind of the nice parts. Does it sound weird? Well, you know, all of it was nice, but you know, it would be probably too boring to show everything. So sort of showing things that were quite either nice or interesting, or yeah, or just that I wish to keep them as the memory. I just licked my finger, no way. Okay, so that's now I have to do, I know the word have to, it's no good, but I do have to reply to plenty emails, some cooperation emails and things. I really should be checking them out, and I will pretty soon. Some I already did, some I had no chance, because do you know what I've learned the last months? It's like, use your day, as in enjoy your day here and now. Don't push it for tomorrow. If there is a lovely weather, go for a walk. Don't push it for tomorrow. Tomorrow may be raining. Tomorrow may not happen. So that's exactly me and Lucas. That's our thoughts. Possibly that's why we also went for this long to Poland. We usually normally would be, you know, much shorter. Well, not much shorter, that's also wrongly said, but we would be, let's say, for like 3 weeks was the max. Now yeah, 2 or 3 weeks. Now being this long, it was like wow. But I have to say, we really truly felt that it's important to be there, you know, for the parents, for the siblings, for the parents especially, for the girls to be with the grandparents and to show them a little bit of Poland, to even go on a shopping spree just because you have time. You know, small things sometimes. Go for a walk, go for a meal together, go for playground. We visited plenty playgrounds because Hannah still loves playgrounds, and honestly, Emily, thankfully, she's still able to just be around with Hannah and still have fun with her, which is lovely, I must say. Now, what I think would be cute would be to create some sort of shading of this kind. I don't know if I'm totally... No, I don't know. It just felt right and then it didn't. Maybe it will. We shall see. Yeah. Sometimes there is this spark of, oh, I can do this or that, and then no. Nah. I'm happy with what I see right now, and I guess most important is because it is so different to my usual. Takes color scheme and also the idea of it all. I love that. I really love that. As you can tell, we're keeping a little bit of a darker spots here. Darker, kind of, it's like a surface is being darker. So we're building this kind of, I don't know, a little bit of what's the word? Marta? We're building a little bit of dramatic floor. Dramatic floor. That sounds wrong. Dramatic floor. Whatever dramatic, we're trying to be dramatic here. Okay. I think, do you know what? It is not a perfect coloring, and I think that's good. I'm pretty sure that I could do even some more of work on the shading, but at the same time I love the idea of this to be not everywhere perfect, but you know, in a few places. There we go. In a few places more, in some places less. I think that's nice to have. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I definitely feel for a little bit of writing something. And I think that this could be a good one. Let's say if I'll just... Words can sometimes kill. No. Stay in my dreams. I like that. I think I'm gonna grab some different type of just the sentences, or just this could be used together, this could be used separately, this can be just around the whole page, I guess. There we go. I'm gonna dry this a little bit. Lovely. And maybe not the purple one. I have no trust for the purple one. It's Craftelier, if you're wondering about my Prit sticks. I do like them a lot as well, the small Prit sticks. They glue very well, which is important. Sometimes glues are not gluey enough, you know. Learn to read between lines. I like that. I'm not too sure, should I do it like very much even, or I'm gonna try to make it write the memories down. I'm gonna try to have that even, or just a little bit even, or something like that. Stay in my dreams. Okay, it's not even halfway even. I guess that's okay too, right? I think it is. There we go. And my fingers are definitely dirty, so okay. Do you remember that time? Remember this moment? I think I'm gonna just cut it so to make this a little bit shorter and cuter, and just will be just looking a little bit, maybe, I don't know, nicer, I guess, more balanced or more interesting, or whichever it feels. Sometimes there's no explanation, or there's no there's no what, sometimes there's no need to say things. Diary, note this. Maybe here. Sometimes the reasons why things are where they are, there's no such an explanation to things, you know. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes, or a lot of times, it's just the right feel to stuff, and you know, we just love how things are. I'm trying to see. Being creative every day. There is this little bonus words that I think I'm gonna use, and that will finish up my page, I guess. And that's lovely. Or maybe here, or maybe, I don't know. Okay, now I do feel for a little bit of doodling around that, because I think it could be cute, but I also think that this could move a little bit, because it's a little not moved enough, and it's just too sharp, too harsh, I guess I wish to say. Too harsh, too sharp, right? There we go. Way better. Yeah, definitely. Now, when I also do feel for splashes, which would complement the page, and the white splashes as well as the dark splashes, I would say, if I can find, I have it. If I can touch the sky, da di da da dee dee dee. I love that page. No contrast as such between black, dark, and bright. A little bit, but not as much. Like, it's good. It feels right. And the pen that I wanted to use, Emily has. That's okay. I can still use maybe this if it's working. It is working. So my worry is it's not gonna work for too long, because there's glue everywhere. But let's try to be smart and go around the pieces like a tiny bit, like at least tiny bit, like focus on doing something around it. Not everywhere, don't be too precise, please. Just kind of try to, yeah, be curious about, don't be afraid, right? I think I'm gonna try to overwrite it, I mean outline it a little bit, but I really will be like not precise at all, pretty much rushing, so that things are gonna be imperfect, and that will make them super perfect looking. That will just make them abstractish and just the right nice feel. So let it go. Your hand. Am I recording my chit-chatting? I do. Let your hand to go do the job for you here. Just just have it happen, like, and be gentle with your movements. Kind of loosen up your hand, nearly as if the pen could be falling off from your hand, and that would be lovely too. It could be just right, the amount of pressure you press on the paper with your hand and the pen in your hand. Wow, it worked, although everything is kind of still wet here, so I'm surprised it's going, but that's okay. That's good. I'm gonna go around if I can, just a little bit. Oh, it's happening. I like that. And same for this one, if I can just take this. Now we are done pretty much here, except we need splashes. That's gonna be one aspect, which is like splashes, the dark splashes. We kind of must think of where we're gonna splash it. Is it here? Not enough pigment, plenty of water. That's too much, like. Okay, we're gonna try it again. Now. And then it's not moving, Marta, because it's not enough water. So it's this happy medium. Oh, there we go. It feels right to be here. Darker splashes. For whatever reason, like maybe it's because this is dark, like it's like already painted on top of that S letter. So this is where I'm placing my darker splashitos, like this, kind of. And then I'm kind of moving into this world here, world. So here would be cute, maybe, and then here, and I'm gonna be done with the splashitos with the dark one. There we go. Well, that's fine, like, okay. Now this is done. It would be super cute if I can if I can manage to have white splashes as well with the same brush, so I don't have to use another one, and just woohoo! I love that. Although, where are we gonna splash so it's gonna be looking great? And please do not splash my lovely t-shirt. I love my t-shirt, so please don't splash. Although my t-shirt matches my page hugely today, green and green. Okay, but you know what? think I'm done and dusted here. I hope you too. So if you are, then well done, congratulations. Let me show you the page. A beautiful pastelish page. Nothing to do with the vintage, that's okay. Limited amount of color, yes. Limited amount of supplies, yes. And also, like, I truly like my focal point, that those white little things, branches and stuff. I think it's a cute little page with just a nice feeling to be back. Let me turn the camera around. Let me show you the page here it is. A little details followed by details, and that's what sometimes matters the most. As you can tell, not a lot of products, definitely very little color, but sometimes that's exactly what you need. I hope it was encouraging for you to try and start and go back to art journaling if you have stopped it, or maybe if you're just a beginner, you found it inspirational with the technique or maybe the color, the little bits and pieces being used, whatever that was. I hope it sparked some inspiration in you and that you will make some page for yourself with me or after this video. Enjoy it, make the best out of it, because art journaling, it's such a therapeutic process. It is, always have been, and I hope it will continue to be like that. For now, I'm gonna let you go because right now it's 2 a.m., which means I should kind of go there to Lucas, maybe watch some movie, I guess watch something and then head off to bed. It's summertime, it's holiday season here, kids are not in school, so obviously times are different. These days we don't have to rush, get up and everything, so yeah, we can be a little bit of more flexible with time. So tomorrow, busy day, definitely cleaning, packing orders, getting back to studio in the full swing, replying to emails. Plenty to be done, but also a huge excitement behind it and plenty of energy, which is super awesome. My friends, I'm gonna let you go, wishing you a wonderful creative time. I hope this little coming back, it's lovely and special for you as much as it's special for me. A little page in the old book. Try it for yourself. I promise you will totally love it. Thank you for being here, as always, for showing up. And yes, don't forget to hit the likes up or down, whichever. Leave me a comment, because I do believe it will help tremendously to bring attention to this video. Not for it to be like hugely popular, but to reach those who really wish to see it, who are subscribers to this channel. But the algorithm with YouTube being so long not active, actually probably have managed everyone to not seeing notifications from me. So I hope you will give me some feedback on this project, and if not, that's okay. You can just say hi Marta, hi Marta, I missed you, I'm glad you're back, or whichever that is, unless you're not glad that I'm back. I am glad, I'm super excited. The whole summer is ahead of us, so I hope we'll spend it together in the creative moment. So thank you so very much. Enough of that, bye.